Prince Siddhartha has arrived at the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. He has been searching for the end of suffering, searching for the ultimate connectivity of enlightenment for 6 years. He knows that this event will take place tonight, so he prepares himself for meditation. Mara, the evil one, the king of demons, taunts the prince, tries to distract him with visions of horror. He sends his armies of demons to torment and attack him. The prince remains calm, poised, and undisturbed. His mind has become as tranquil as a mountain lake, remaining as pure and reflective as a polished mirror. The prince looks at Mara with limitless compassion and says,
I have come here to teach the world the lessons of death and decay, and to help many beings cross over from this painful existence of suffering. I shall vanquish your armies by means of wisdom. There is no need of a witness. The earth itself is my witness.
The armies of Mara scatter like dust in a strong wind. Prince Siddhartha is left alone, undisturbed and untroubled. He focuses all his energies on the task at hand, the task of attaining full enlightenment for the good of all. The entire cosmos is watching with great anticipation. Countless devas and other celestial beings are focusing their meditative attention on the man who is about to transcend life, death, and rebirth. The prince ascends the 4 jhanas, the meditative levels of absorption. When his concentrated mind is purified, bright, unblemished, rid of imperfection, malleable, wieldy, steady, and attains imperturbability, he directs it to knowledge of his past lives. Thus, in the first watch of the night, ignorance is banished and true knowledge arises. Darkness is banished and light arises. In the second watch of the night, the prince sees clearly the nature of karma, how individuals come to be reborn into high or low states. He then focuses his concentration on the knowledge of the destruction of defilements, and he realizes the discomfort of suffering in its entirety.
I am Dukkha, the first noble truth. I declare that if one is born human, then stress or suffering is inevitable. Due to impermanence, Dukkha is simply an unavoidable condition of life. No matter who one is or what advantages one has, no one can escape suffering or stress. Birth is suffering. Aging is suffering. Death the 5 aggregates of attachment are suffering.
I am Samudaya, the second noble truth. I declare that the origin of suffering or stress is clinging. Clinging or attachment to people, things, conditions, or even memories. Clinging can be to things that one likes, or to things that one doesn't like. It's all the same. Clinging is denying that everything is constantly changing. Everything is impermanent. The noble truth of the origin of suffering is this. Is this thirst or craving bound up with passionate greed, which produces re-existence and re-becoming. It finds fresh delight, now here and now there, namely, thirst for sense pleasures, thirst for re-existence and re-becoming, and thirst for non-existence, and so annihilation.
I am Niroda, the third noble truth. I declare that the ending of suffering and stress comes with the ending of clinging or craving. The understanding that everything in the universe is temporary and impermanent enables one to let go of attachments and burdens, which brings great relief. The noble truth of the cessation of suffering is this. It is the complete cessation of that very thirst, giving it up, emancipating oneself from it, and detaching oneself from it completely.
I am Manga, the fourth noble truth. I declare that the way to put an end to spleen and attachment is the cultivation of the noble eightfold path. I declare that through the cultivation of the noble eightfold path, this is the prescription required for all who wish to put an end to suffering and stress. The noble truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering is this. It is simply the noble eightfold path, namely, right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right meditation. These 8 elements of the path are grouped into 3 energetic categories: Panya, wisdom; Sila, virtue or ethical conduct; and Samadhi, concentration of energy.
When I knew and saw thus, my mind was liberated from the taint of sensual desire, from the taint of being, and from the taint of ignorance. When it was liberated, there was the knowledge. It is liberated. I directly knew, earth is destroyed. A holy life has been lived. What had to be done has been done, and there is no more coming to any state of being.
In the last watch of the night, the Bodhisattva realizes the way leading to the cessation of suffering with the Noble Eightfold Path.
I am Sammaditthi, right view, the first element of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am also called right understanding or right perspective. I am the first of the 2 elements of Panya, the wisdom category of the Noble Eightfold Path, and I am from the mind level of intelligence. I'm an energetic function of the mind and the shaping force of the thinking process. View determines the way one sees the world. In fact, view determines the way one sees everything. Right view is the first element of the path because the other 7 elements are dependent on one's view. If one is not in right view, then they won't be able to let go of the clinging and attachments that cause suffering and stress. With wrong view, the world and life will be seen through a veil of illusion, and the individual can't see things clearly as they are. Right view is seeing the world through the lens of the 4 noble truths.
I am Samma Sankappa, right intention, the second element of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am also known as right thought, right resolve, or right aspiration. I am the second of 2 elements of Panya, the wisdom category of the Noble Eightfold Path. My energy also comes from my mind, and my source is the prevailing view. View and intention create one's reality. Intention is free will expressed, and it is through intention that one's view of the world is put into action, right or otherwise. How one views things determines how one will choose to direct his or her life. Intention is a generator of karma, so staying in that intention is critical for having a happy and successful life.
I am Sammavata, right speech, the 3rd element of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am the first of the three elements of sila, the virtue or ethical conduct category of the Noble Eightfold Path. Sila is the source of all human behavior, and its energy comes from the heart realm of intelligence. I am the vocal expression of view and intention, right or otherwise. Words carry great power and must be chosen with great care. To be in right speech, words must be well spoken, not ill spoken, and must be endowed with the peace of faculty. They must be spoken at the right time. They must be spoken in truth. They must be spoken with affection. They must be spoken beneficially, and they must be spoken with the mind of goodwill.
I am Samma Kammantra, right action, the fourth element of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am also called right conduct. I am the second of the three elements of Sila, the ethical conduct category of the Noble Eightfold Path. My energy comes from the heart, and since I'm behavioral, I act out the prevailing view and intention, right or otherwise. Right action means to refrain from taking of life, to refrain from stealing, and to refrain from sexual misconduct. If one is in right view, then one's actions are wholesome, pure, compassionate, and conscious of others at all times. Right action means being accountable for one's behavior and being responsible for keeping it wholesome, ethical, and being in integrity according to one's views and intentions.
I am Samma Ajiva, right livelihood. I am the fifth element of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am the third and final element of Sila, the virtue or ethical conduct category of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am behavioral, and my energy also comes from the heart. I am the occupational view of the prevailing view and intention. Right livelihood means that one will be honest and not engage in work that harms others, other living beings, and the earth itself. To be in right livelihood means that one will refrain from making a living in occupations that deal in weapons, trafficking human beings, intoxicants, meat, or poison.
I am Samma Vayama, right effort, the sixth element of the Noble Eightfold Path, and I am also called right endeavor. I am the first of three elements of the Samadhi, the concentration of energy category in the Noble Eightfold Path, and I am the energetic consciousness level of intelligence. Samadhi is the primal energy that powers the entire human system. Right effort is the power of cultivation required for discerning the positive from the negative, and the wholesome from the unwholesome. This discernment is applied to thoughts, feelings, views, ideas, and actions. Right effort needs four things: effort to abandon anything negative that is already there, effort to prevent anything negative from continuing, effort to develop and cultivate the positive, and effort to maintain the positive. Right effort is the power of commitment to right view and right intention.
I am Samma, right mindfulness, the seventh element of the Noble Eightfold Path. I am also called right awareness, right attention, or right mindfulness. Right mindfulness requires being truly present at each moment of life, enabling one to see what is at all times. To be in right mindfulness, one must be continually alert to all phenomena, including the mind, the body, mental qualities, and emotion, and to make sure there's no identification within it as I or mine. Right mindfulness requires being ardent, aware, and mindful, putting away distress with reference to the world.
I am Samma Samadhi, right virtue, the eighth and final element of the Noble Path. I am also called right concentration. I am the third and last element in the Samma, the concentration of energy category of the Noble Eightfold Path. My energy is the primal energy of the universe and regarding the noble eightfold path. The hub of this wheel is the Four Noble Truths. Right meditation is the foundation for practicing right behavior. And it is the principles of energy of right meditation that powers us to think and learn. Each rotation of the Dharma wheel defines and embodies right behavior of the wheel.
For many a birth in this existence, I have been traveling through fruitlessly to find the builder of the structure. For repeated birth is suffering. I have seen the builder, and never again will this structure be built. All the rafters are broken, and the top of the structure is shattered. My mind is fixed on this illusion, and I have mastered the cessation of lust, hatred, and ignorance.
So this concludes our performance of the First Vesak. Thank you.